Okay. Please be coming through. There we go. I guess. I don't know what's going on here. That's apparently working. Okay. All right. Good, I guess. Okay. Trying this again. Ah, boy. Okay, so welcome back to Mecha Mondays. I'm your intrepid pilot Fragat, who's dealing with all the technical issues that can be expected in a post-apocalyptic pseudo-future where the AIs may or may not actually be running everything in order to save us from knowing too much or something. Or whatever the hell's actually going on in the plot of this game. I'm really not confident I know. And I have been playing it and largely trying to pay attention. So there's that. Okay. So, yeah, this will probably be my last Daemon X Machina stream for a while, unless people want more of them, where I grind for stuff and set up, which is Rebellion? Rebellion is the big burly boy.
Briefing. This mission, the Colossal Lithium, complete. Briefing over.
I'm gonna bang this guy out because I want him dead. Doing like wacky builds, I guess, would be something I'd want to do. I have those. Let me go to my shoulder weapons. And I want, not the Ogre Break 3, as good as it is. Actually, it's not that great, is it? It's got kind of mediocre stats compared to the regular, but the Deadly Drive for Disco Ball Infernos. It's a Disco Inferno, and I have to kill this thing in whatever time frame it is, within I think 180 seconds, which should not be super difficult. It would not be the first time. So, one thing I haven't done but wanted to do for this stream but didn't have time to get it set up was there is a toolkit someone has released that will allow you to have boosted field of view and a few other things. And then I'm getting some really bad hitching. What's going on?
Femtoparticle density is low.
I'ma shoot you with my shooters. That did not nearly as much as I would have liked. Oh yeah, you better block, dude. You better shoot you. Blow out your kneecaps. That's what I'll do. As I wait for my femto gauge to return, I'm not within max optimum range, am I? What is optimum range? Better jump.
Cumulative damage to the target has reached 50%.
Okay, so I keep blowing my femto because the weapon I have drains femto like crazy. my gun not shooting? There we go. Weird. I do have melee weapons, so I can't just thwack this dude if I absolutely have to. I'd kind of rather not, but I accept it as a possibility.
Cumulative damage to the target has reached 90%.
Should be dead soon. There we go. Not especially difficult. Just kind of obnoxious. None of these, I call them mobile armor boss fights, but they're colossal immortal boss fights. None of them are particularly hard until you get to the, like, Omega versions, which largely do not care about your feelings, to put it in a kind way. They are pretty brutal. The one or two of them that I've fought have been rough. Oh, it's 150 seconds, and I still got it done, so that's nice. So that's cool. I'm happy about that. I'm not gonna bother grinding it though. And look, I might not have to. I still didn't get the blueprint, but I got 100% completion on its basic data, so that's good. Okay. Hanger, weapons, not paint, weapons, there we go. Let's go to shoulder, let's go to missiles and get, where are you? Here we go, Rampage Hammer, which is a heat missile and means that let me also, while I'm at it, check to see what the optimum range on these is. 190 plus or minus 30, so anything around 200 meters away will be fine. Keeping an eye on that stuff is a little tricky, and is definitely where all the actual difficulty in the game is, as far as I'm concerned. That and putting up with, oh god, what's his name, Grief? He gives you grief is what he does, and he'll just be like, yo, what up? I'm just gonna teleport for days, and it's just absolutely infuriating. Double apple waffle cone. Flight, land, walking, jump, speed. There is a spreadsheet somewhere that actually tells what the combinations do, so you can kind of optimize what you're doing, but they're relatively small percent boosts. I think the highest I've ever seen was either 4 or 5%, so it's not huge. But it's a thing. Offer missions. Destroy the Black Lotus 1. We know what Grief is searching for. Once everyone has been briefed, a squad will be formed and dispatched to... I'm gonna interrupt myself.
Is this everyone who can attend the briefing?
The other Reclaimer teams are conducting search runs. Our rotation schedule is pretty tight.
We actually just got back from our run. What's going on?
We finally found him. 4. Call Savior.
Affirmative. Opening communications channel.
I assume you're calling me because you've finished verifying the data.
Bingo. I can say with complete certainty that Grief is searching for the Black Lotuses.
Black Lotuses?
It's what the researchers call the gravity control testing facilities that were built during the early stages of the Oval Link project. They were supposed to have been demolished once the testing concluded, but clearly that didn't happen.
Gravity control is what they use to keep femtoparticles from spreading beyond the barrier.
Correct. Except the Black Lotuses have far superior output capacity.
Is that bad?
In theory, gravity control can be achieved through the use of femtoparticles. But increasing the output would just diffuse the gravitational force. Even 10,000 copies of me working in perfect sync wouldn't be enough to focus the gravity onto a specific target.
And what's Grief trying to do?
Oh, so in Guns Empress, by the way, for anyone who's forgotten, as I kind of had until about a moment ago, if anyone else has forgotten, Guns Empress apparently is an android. Gynoid? Whatever the proper term is. A fembot. And she drops this knowledge apropos of pretty much nothing. And it's like, oh? Are you, though? Yes, I'm an android. And so, of course, one has to wonder, is everybody an Andy? You know?
We don't know, but he's not the type to act without cause.
Much as I'd love to begin destroying them myself, I was battling immortals before you contacted me. Things are quiet at the moment, but after the damage my arsenal has sustained, I'm in no position to battle terrors right now.
We have the coordinates. You and your search party return to base at once. I'll assemble our forces and issue the mission to destroy the Black Lotus.
Understood. Returning to base.
Hey, BG. Innocents will take that mission.
Is that so?
You're not going alone, Crow.
Good. I have one more spot open. You feeling up to this, rookie?
If you have room for one more, I'd like to come and see this Black Lotus for myself.
Not happening. There's something I need you and Chill to take care of.
These guys, by the way, are the ones that I guess can die and come back from the dead somehow, but is not connected to the way that crazy lady who worked for Savior brought people back from the dead. So Savior's sister and whatever the other one was were, I guess, getting organs replaced on a daily basis or something, like actual Frankenstein shit. Whereas these guys just magically come back to life. None of this has been explained properly.
Crow,
So.
you can't possibly mean...
I don't know what's going on.
I've made up my mind. That being said, if you two disagree, you don't have to do it. Just know that Jack and I are prepared for the worst.
Please, you guys. We can't ask anyone else to do this.
Fine. Chill. Let's start prepping our arsenals.
Okay. You can count on me. I'm a little scared and all, but I'll do what I gotta do. Let's go, Notes.
I'll let you know when we're finished. Watch yourselves out there.
You're sure about this?
We're all sure. This is a family matter.
Like Crow said, Rookie, we still have an open spot on the squad. You in?
Grief is quiet for now, but we know how he operates. He must have something up his sleeve. Make sure you're well equipped before you begin the mission.
Yes, sir. Rookie, let's get our arsenals up and running. You got this, Jack?
Yeah, I got this.
What that translates to is, I've got this, so, because they're going to run interference and probably get shot to death. So, we have to blow up a Black Lotus thingamagizmo, I guess. So, let's do it. Time to blow stuff up. Shoot 'em with my shooters.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is low. Radar will not be affected. Target acquired. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Begin the mission.
Is that it? That thing is massive up close.
You saw her too, didn't you?
Yeah. When they showed us the data. Widget's in the center of that thing.
Who?
Thanks again for coming with us, Rookie. Honestly, I'm not sure Notes and Chill could handle seeing Rigid like this.
Oh, right, the other one. Okay.
Hell, I'm barely keeping it together myself. What the hell is she thinking? Why is she putting us through this?
Attention. I'm detecting responses from numerous corrupted AIs near the target.
And we can't make them understand we're on their side. I hate to say it, but if they get in our way, we gotta take them out. Now let's go!
I'm moderately confident the actual AIs running the show would not notice or care.
Jack? Crow?
You hear that? That was Rigid!
Yeah, I hear her. We're gonna save you, Rigid, I swear. Just hang on.
I don't know what build I did to make it so that I have all this stamina and not lose it all, but I like it. I like it very much, except I have no airspeed.
Why are you attacking me?
We're not attacking you, Rigid. We're trying to save you.
Stop attacking me. Stop it.
Don't let up. Just a little more and we can save her.
Attention. Detecting a massive femto response from the target. It's assuming a defensive position. Processing. Femto particle density in this area is increasing fast. Alert. An arsenal has emerged from the target.
Let's do it.
Rigid, get out of there now! Let us handle destroying the Black Lotus.
Dead. Stop it!
Wait, Jack. Something's not right.
Why? Why are you interfering? If you don't stop right now, I'll kill you!
Why are you attacking us? We're here to save you, damn it!
Shut up! I won't let anyone interfere! Incredible! Look how powerful I've become. It's
So
all
yeah,
thanks to the Black Lotus.
this is the part where we
Attention.
spam her to death with heat missiles, and hopefully keep her targeted when I do, because when she gets splatted by those, she falls to the ground,
And we can see for ourselves that she's not acting normal.
and you know,
Lotus causing that femto
oh
response?
jeez, here we go.
Let's go home, Rigid. We're family.
I gotta
There's no
keep
reason for us
pelting
to
her.
fight.
No! I'm
Nope,
going
nope,
to set
nope.
us free.
You're flying. Stop that.
Every time one of us
That's not
died,
okay.
I think
You go down on the ground. Stay there.
I hated it with all my heart, and yet I had no choice but to pray to it.
Rigid,
I'm done bearing the Ouroboros
Oh my
curse.
gosh, get over
I'm
here,
sick
you.
and tired of living forever. I'm going to wipe the slate clean and free us.
She's fallen for grief's now.
Don't you understand? Humanity has no value, no purpose. All they do is use us.
so you're gonna wipe them out just to make us happy?
Forget about humanity. We're just numbers to them. They can go to hell for all I care.
They don't all treat us that way. There are people who have been kind to us. Right now, there are people fighting by our side to save you. Open your eyes.
Below me. Jeez.
Shut up, shut up! My soul is at peace
I am
thanks to grief.
really taking some damage here. There's gotta be a better way to do this.
You call this peace?
That's how you do it, I guess. You just blop them. Blop them on a noggin. Blop.
Cumulative damage to the target has reached 80%.
Let's make it 102.
Defensive functions are failing.
Stop! Just stop already! How come we're not allowed to be happy? Why are we cursed to live like this?
The target's femto response is decreasing.
I think what she just said is basically the general line of all the people who keep walking into places of government with weapons all over them. Whether they're loaded or unloaded kind of doesn't matter. But yeah, please don't do that. It's not productive. It's pure intimidation factor, and it kind of makes you look like a, well, like a pussy, really. That you feel that you've got such a small ding-dong that you need to wear guns and walk into a place of government to intimidate people into doing things that you want them to do. Sort of makes you look weak, really.
I don't care how much sense I gotta knock into you, Rigid. I'm bringing you home.
Why are we even fighting anyway? It's not like we can die.
I can change that and or put it to the test if you like.
That's why we're so screwed up. We made it this far without ever understanding what really mattered.
Crow, it's done. What's the situation on your end?
Perfect timing, Notes. We're having a blast over here.
Back me up, Notes. If I die here, it changes nothing. No matter how many times I come back, I'll always join grief.
I doubt that. We've destroyed the Ouroboros Tower.
Kablamo! Reduced to rubble! Excuse me? Have you lost your minds? What were you thinking? Without that tower, we're dead!
Also kind of the reaction, I imagine, that people who are swarming places of government saying, hey, let us go, let us not be quarantined anymore, kind of are doing once they start dying again. So there's you see, this is relevant to the current era. How great is that? Grumble,
No.
groan.
We just can't come back from the dead. Come on, Rigid. You know I can't just sit back and watch my sister go down the wrong path.
Stop. Just stop talking.
If I have to die to stop you, so be it.
Aight, dude.
Jack.
You feel it now, don't you? What we've been missing all this time, determination. A life that never ends means very little in the long run.
No, no. Stay back. I don't want to die. I don't want to kill you.
Don't be naive. The four of us are prepared for the worst, and the rookie has been living one battle at a time since they came on the scene.
If you think you're right, if you're really willing to use others to achieve happiness, then own it and kill us.
Why can't you understand how I feel? I did all of this for you. My family.
Our real battle starts now, Rigid. Are you ready?
Do I have to blop her on the noggin again? Those friggin' landmines? Or air mines? Whatever. There we go. Let's, Would you... What? There you are. Go away.
Target destroyed. Mission complete.
Sleep
Mission accomplishment
tight.
recognized.
Are you hurt? Are you injured
Crazy
at all?
friggin'
I'm
rassum
scared.
frassum.
I've been scared for a long, long time.
I'm gonna find myself.
You've
Some
always been the
repairs
gentlest
here.
among us. I'm sorry we weren't there for you when you needed us, but we're here now.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
We lost our immortality. But you know, Rigid? I think we've gained something much more important.
The
As
power
long
of
as I'm fighting for you and our family, I'm not afraid to die.
I
love.
think I understand too. Running away in fear won't lead me to anything that I truly want. I feel like I've woken up from a bad dream.
We have a place to call home. Now we need to fight to protect it. For me, that's reason enough to keep living.
You're right. Let's go home. I need to apologize to Notes and Chill.
Mapping return sequence. All units return according to instructions.
And on that rousing note, oh, wow, jeez, they paid me pretty good for that. Can't argue with that at all. So yeah, they're no longer immortal. Man, it'd be great if there was any actual depth to rooting out the story here, or, you know, it's too bad. It's too bad. Oh, here we go. Horizon. First, we wish to thank you. By destroying that Black Lotus, you have sown confusion among the enemy. However, our time is limited. We must strike now before it is too late. On behalf of the remaining consortium nations in Oval, we wish to formally request that you... No, I'm asking you. I must ask you. Please, help us. Sure thing, buddy. I was spending the entire game hoping we would get to, like, sign on with one of those consortiums. Or, like, play consortiums against each other. But no, we don't get to do that. So, daily reminder then that the game Garrison Archangel, which is kind of like a Virtual On meets Gundam versus arena beat 'em up action game, has a more detailed gameplay progression system in terms of signing on with a corporation and doing things than Daemon X Machina. Daemon X Machina's presentation is top notch though, so I can't take it from that. All right, let's do it. Black Lotus Part Dose.
Is it true? You got a message from my brother?
Calm down. Yes, it's true. Klondike sent us the coordinates for a Black Lotus.
I'm going. Just try and stop me from seeing my brother.
Don't worry, I won't. Have fun with that, my dude.
Would you calm down? Here, blow your nose. We all agree this is a trap, yeah? So how do we want to do this?
You're wrong. My brother's calling for me.
What do you think, BG? Klondike is smart. Too smart for us to guess what he's really thinking.
I sent a team to survey the coordinates we received. We should hear from them soon.
Miss us? We just arrived at a spot where we can view those coordinates, and we're looking right at the Black Lotus.
Really now? Are you prepared to begin a strike mission?
I mean, we could, but I'm not sure we're the right ones for a mission like that.
What do you mean?
Just sent you some data. Check it out.
I see.
That's the captain's arsenal. And it's loaded for bear like I've never seen before.
A little while ago, we saw Klondike's arsenal enter the Black Lotus. Before that, Reaper was in position.
We considered taking a shot at him, but he managed to hit us from super far away with absurd accuracy. I mean, I'm sure we could have taken them both out, but it didn't feel right to assume we had permission to kill him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You almost killed my brother? I ought to kill you both.
Why do you think we called in, moron? We're trying to act like professionals here.
BG, please. Let me go. Let me go.
Can you fight Klondike?
Something's not right. I just know it. I gotta go and convince my brother to knock this off.
Knock yourself out, dude. You won't be missed.
I hope you guys figure this out fast, because I can tell you right now, me and Deva, we're not gonna get through to those two.
I'll go. Whether we end up convincing them to defect or killing them, I'm best suited for the task.
Isn't he the one who was described as a kung fu master? Out of the blue? Oh, you guys are always calling me a kung fu master. I'm like, that's literally the first time I've ever heard that mentioned. Literally time number 1.
Then it's yours.
Well.
Mission or not, I'm going to see my brother, and you're not stopping me.
I'll take Red Dog along. He might be useful in convincing Klondike. If we fail, just update the mission accordingly.
I knew I liked you for a reason, Nameless.
I guess my hands are tied then. There's room for one more.
Huh? Me? Hell no! I ain't getting iced by the captain.
What about you, rookie? You've already destroyed one Black Lotus.
First of all, I did nothing of the sort. I just shot someone to death. It was no big deal.
I'd certainly appreciate having someone of your experience with us.
Second of all, C.1.
Great, it's settled. We're gonna head back. Over and out.
People are too trusting.
It's safe to assume those two are under the Black Lotus's influence. This won't be an easy mission, but it's not impossible either.
I'll begin preparing my arsenal. Let's go, Red Dog.
Don't worry about fighting. I got no reason to ever attack my brother.
I would be happy if we could avoid bloodshed, but I still need you to be prepared for anything.
Yeah, fine. See you there.
Peace out.
I'm telling you, got a real bad feeling about this one. Do what you can. If it gets rough out there, get the hell out of Dodge.
Alright, same loadout as before. It'll either be good enough or it won't. Worst comes to worst, I switch back to the machine gun arms and call it a day. Brrr! You know? Yeah, like that.
Approach complete. have
Okay.
arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femto particle density is at normal levels. Radar will
Oh,
not
let me
be
get
affected.
femto while I'm at it. That's a good
Initiating
idea.
each arsenal
I don't have any
statement.
femto weapons,
Opening
but
squad communications channel. Begin the mission.
Brother, please respond! Why didn't you take me with you? Why'd you choose him over me?
Calm yourself, Red Dog. You're already within sniping distance of the captain.
Red Dog and Nameless. How uninspired. Ah, but I see you brought the rookie. Entertain them, Reaper. I'd like to play with this toy for a bit.
Stand down, Nameless. I'm already locked onto you. Don't throw away what little remains of your life.
Everyone, spread out. Begin the mission.
Brother! Brother!
Attention. I'm detecting an excessive femto response from Reaper's unit.
Ow.
It appears to be under the influence of the Black Lotus. Caution is advised.
Actually, that didn't hurt me much at all. I take it back. It's just annoying.
No purpose in life.
What do you
Please.
still do, even after abandoning us?
No. Yes. No.
Society rejected us. This is the only place we truly belong. Each of us is here to serve out our prison sentences. Except you. Why did you form the Western Seven?
We have no right to refuse missions. You know that.
Way over there. Shoot.
No. You're bound to something.
You talk too much. If you have complaints, kill me. If you can.
That's why I'm here. Red Dog, quit screwing around and pay attention.
He is just blubbering away, isn't he? There we go. Once you get him knocked down and in optimum range, you just cut through their health.
The target has shifted to a defensive position. Klondike's arsenal has emerged from it.
Brother!
Disappointing. I have no use for a man who would betray his loyal soldiers to save his son's life.
Wait, what?
Is this really your best?
Shut up. I can still fight.
Your son? Nameless, this opponent is not worthy of facing you. I will make this game more interesting. I'm curious to see just how synchronized I've become. Try not to die too fast, please.
Brother! If I kill Nameless, will you take me with you? I'll do anything you ask. I'll kill anyone you want me to kill!
What? Red Dog, you traitor!
Wow, you really didn't see that coming, did you? Wow.
What? Why, brother?
If you kill Nameless, you should pose that question once you actually killed him. You're an imbecile.
Come on.
Mindless dead weight holding me
Get
down.
over there.
I'm done with you.
Cumulative damage to the target has reached 50%.
Just go down.
Reaper, protect the Black Lotus. You know what will happen if your son gets destroyed, don't you? Then play your role. My
Don't
is so
run.
close to perfection. I won't surrender it to anyone.
Just die already.
Cumulative damage to the target has reached 80%.
My outpost is struck. Have I desynchronized something? I must fix it right away.
There we go. One down.
Captain. No. Reaper. You have no chance of victory.
I can't afford to fall here. If I don't save my son's life, then I threw everything away for nothing. He's all that matters. As long as he survives to be part of the new human race.
Casting us aside has made you weak. That's why you're going to lose to me. Grief can't save your son. Only you can.
But if I fail, my son has no future.
That's not true. Empress, what do you have for me?
You were right. The encrypted megadata contained records on each member of the Western Seven. I know Sky Union is keeping your son in quarantine, Reaper. It's because he has outer syndrome, isn't it?
Yes. His body can't cope with the outer changes. He's only got a few more years, at most.
I think I can cure him.
Okay.
What did you just say?
I said I think I can cure your son. I can't treat outer syndrome worldwide. But I can do some gene analysis and use what I've learned in this hellhole to cure him, at least.
My son. You can cure him?
What do you want me to say it a fourth time? God, you're annoying. Nameless, the rest is up to you now. I'm out.
Nameless. Can I still come back?
We need the team, and the team needs you. I certainly can't keep these people in line.
But I...
Just tell us what to do, and we'll do it. That's all you have to do. That's all we want from you.
Reaper, what are you doing? Kill them! Protect me and the Black Lotus!
You know, Klondike, I was thinking about what you said earlier. I suppose you might be right.
What do you mean?
Once a traitor, always a traitor. Nameless, your mission is to destroy the Black Lotus, isn't it?
Precisely.
Then continue the mission. That's an order.
Roger that. I won't leave a shred of it standing.
Alright, so Reaper's now on our team, and I need to find the other one and shoot it to the absolute death. Also, I need a lot of ammo, because I am low! Oh, shush you. You're a goofball, dude. I have to figure out how to get out of here. That's what I'm gonna do. Go, give me that assault rifle ammo! Missile ammo. Missile ammo good too.
This victory brings me no joy.
Okay, where are they? Take the missile ammo. There we go. That gets me reasonably filled up. Now I just have to get to them. My health is basically fine. Ooh, I get to raid a body. Oh, he's got a friggin' shock prod. That's not okay. I don't know if I want to reboot you, dude. But, all boils down to just getting him knocked on the ground, and then we blitz him to death, and he dies. I don't know. A little further away would be ideal. Not that much further away. Not that much further. Much better. A little further.
It's my turn yet.
Where'd you go?
This is promising.
I keep spamming missiles in order to keep his, he's almost down, I think. If I run out of ammo, it's okay, because I do have swords, and I can just absolutely beat him so with those, if need be. Do it. Please, do not keep coming near me.
This is promising. Got you.
Oh, heck with this.
Mission complete.
What?
Mission accomplishment
No,
recognized.
it is not over.
Mission complete? No, this game is not over.
Brother, please stop. I don't want to fight you.
Do you intend to forfeit the game? Oh, fools. You know you're at a disadvantage.
Oh, he's not hurting me. I'm not hurting him, so...
True. As a lone piece on the game board, I'm at a disadvantage. But as the game master, I can't imagine a more delightful situation than this one. Aren't you excited to see how fun I'm going to make this?
You would choose a game for your own life. Damn it, Klondike.
Call me crazy all you like. It's everyone else who is crazy. I'm the only sane one here. You think so too, don't you? Don't you?
No.
Brother, let's stop this already.
Make no mistake, I am perfectly calm. As Game Master, it's my responsibility to make the game fun. And players, in turn, must enjoy the game. Understand? So do not insult me. Show me your respect.
If you're prepared, then I will respect your dedication in my own way. All units, load up all your weapons and target the core of the Black Lotus.
Captain, please. I can't do it. I can't kill my own brother.
Red Dog, listen to me. Your brother gave you one last piece of advice. I think it's time you took it.
What?
It's time you stood on your own 2 feet.
Oh. Brother,
I am the master! I will not surrender this game to anyone! Not even Grief!
Fire!
I'm all alone now.
Yikes. Poor choice of portraits. Sort of undermines a little.
You still have us.
If you love your brother, then keep fighting. See this battle through to its end.
I will, Captain. It's just... the world feels a lot lonelier now that my brother's gone. See you, Klondike.
Mapping return sequence. All units return according to instructions.
Wow, who knew that he wasn't an axe-crazy psychopath, right? Not Klondike, he was a dink. That dude had problems. It's a 3-slot Osafune, and I have no idea what I have for Osafune components. Alright, let's go cut a few things up, I guess, while the timer ticks down. Where is everything? Is it up here? Yeah, it's all up here. Womp. 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 Oh, it's shiny and gold? With purple lighting? Or spots? And then, like, nice. I hope there's not a decal on this thing. I'll feel real embarrassed if there is. You know, part of the reason I'm moving so slow is because I do not have much airspeed. I have ground speed out the wazoo, though. I am speedy on ground. Which is maybe not ideal, because that means you can get hit a lot, and if they just scoot around in the air, you miss with rockets and such. Okay, so that's part 2. Yikes. Yikes. Mint chocolate banana. That doesn't sound like an abomination. 50% shorter landing time, though. That's not so bad. Because landing time can be pretty obnoxious. Okay, I'm going to save real quick. Save. I know I'm on the home stretch, but I don't know how many missions are in the home stretch. So, getting to that point where I'm about to switch back to the gun arms, though, because that worked really well up until now. And right now I'm like run out of ammo and stuff, which is sort of spooky and scary, and I'm not so fond. Another Black Lotus has been located. Once everyone has been briefed, a squad will be formed and dispatched to carry out this mission. And they'll probably be like, oh, maybe we should send the rookie. And I'll be like, yeah, well, you're going to do that anyway, so let's just get it over with and start shooting giant robots.
I'd like to know your thoughts on this information before I share it with everyone else.
Oh?
First things first. We've located another Black Lotus.
Is that all? The dour look on your face would suggest otherwise.
Yes, sirree, Bob.
This was in the data Klondike provided just before he died.
Thank you for tuning in, Echo. I do appreciate it. It's been real.
Data from Klondike. How fitting. A proud game master until the very end.
For what it's worth, this game almost got me to buy a Switch. But then they said, oh, we're going to release it on Steam too. So I was like, yup. That's easy.
Though he did betray his comrades, it was not to ally with grief, it seems.
That's more or less how BG feels too. Personally, I think it's weird that you two are being so forgiving about this, but what do I know?
You seem displeased.
Yeah, well, there's more. Klondike's data contained the operation logs of the Black Lotuses. With them, I was able to figure out Grief's goal.
Out with it already. What is he plotting?
Another moonfall.
Another moonfall? He wants to bring the moon to ground again?
Sounds like a... Sounds like a filthy Xeon plot. Time to shoot up some spacenoids, am I right? Another moonfall. Actually sounds like a pretty good James Bond movie title.
Oh yeah. And it's not an awakening-sized baby chunk either. We're talking a whole kit and caboodle.
Wait a minute. So he's blowing up the Earth.
Is that even possible with a Black Lotus?
Long story short, yes. The only real obstacle is controlling gravity itself.
It's kind of a big obstacle.
By establishing a neural link between an outer and a Black Lotus, Grief can use the outer's innate resonance with femtoparticles to guide the moon. From there, he can just throw the moon off balance and send it crashing down. No complex calculations necessary.
I
okay.
understand.
I'm glad you do, Savior.
But if Grief's goal is to make the human race evolve to its next stage, how does bringing down the moon accomplish that?
Why don't you ask him that yourself? Anyway, there's one more bit of bad news that needs to be shared.
I've become impervious to bad news of late. Proceed.
Nice response.
I'll take over from here, Empress. The next Black Lotus we're taking down is connected to your sister, Nemesis.
Oh.
I see.
Hold up, is that the dead one? No, it's the one that kept bringing people back. Whatever. I don't know. The plot on this game is just... Yo, keep saving New York, dude. New York needs saving. it was really... Oh, man. Doing the Spider-Man on... while the current situation of current events is going on is kind of weird. It's like, man, should I really be getting this close to people? At least I'm wearing a face mask. And hey, the demons guys, they wear face masks too, so they're being considerate. Also shooting people and being bad, but you know.
I leave this mission entirely in your hands. If there is anything you need, let me know, and I will do what I can.
I appreciate your support. However, this is a House Valentine matter. I will not need your help to resolve it. Knight!
Yes, young master.
You are coming with me to rescue Nemesis.
Excellent. The arsenals have already been prepared for dispatch. But aren't you forgetting something? Perhaps there is someone whose aid we should consider enlisting.
Rookie, you're coming with me. I will need your power to save my sister. Quickly now. If you fall behind, there is no reason to bring you.
Let us rendezvous at the mission area. Farewell.
Knight being the good murder butler that he is.
I'm sure this isn't easy for him.
Nevertheless, he's not the sort of man who would involve others in this affair, including me. I knew I'd be of no use to him.
But that's why you wanted the rookie here, isn't it?
You are Savior's comrade in arms, Rookie. Even if he will never admit it, keep him safe out there.
Well, I don't know about keeping him safe, but I am going to shoot some things with a giant robot, so that's going to happen. That is kind of the opposite of safe. You know, I'm beginning to see this entire game as a giant allegory for what to do in times of,
Approach complete.
well,
You have arrived at the mission
plague
area.
for one.
Scanning battlefield.
Can I just say how cool the hex pattern that, you know, goes in waves is? Mad
Initiate
props
each
to whoever
arsenal's
built this
data
thing.
link. Opening squad communications channel. Begin the mission.
Okay.
So that's the Black Lotus. Lady Nemesis cannot be far then.
What do you hope to accomplish here, Savior?
Isn't it obvious? I've come to save you.
Have you now? It is I who'll be saving you, Savior. Worthless excuse for a patriarch.
I suppose talk amounts to little now. Show yourself, Nemesis.
Very well. I can play with you for a little bit. Come, Savior.
Alert. Target was shifted to a defensive position. Nemesis is also
back here, yo.
I'm detecting a battle response far more powerful than any previous.
No, that is turrets all over this thing. Oh my gosh. Not for long. Could you not?
Mere synchronicity, Black Lotus has increased her strength 100-fold. Has the arsenal become stronger? Nemesis herself.
How far? This
Is she? She's got to be down below me somewhere, but I have to find her. Oh, there she is.
You were so cute then. Whatever happened to that, Savior?
I'm hit!
Does it hurt? I want to hear more of your anguished cries. We've endured far worse pain than this.
That's why I came to save you.
That means you're prepared to experience suffering.
Come on down.
I'll make sure you get your fill.
Come on. Follow me. Oh, that's some pretty decent tracking on those missiles. Ow! There we go. Progress.
Lady Nemesis's unit puts all of this to shame. Yet, I sense trepidation in your blade, young master.
You accusing me of holding back? Absurd!
Absurd! She's a little too close to me for me to do what I need to do to her. Come on.
He will not allow himself to fight you in earnest. Make no
Where are you?
mistake, young master.
Blop!
My lady, brace yourself.
A frontal assault against me?
Of all the nerve!
Nope.
Knight!
That was
Darn
brief.
old fool. Did you think I would hold back?
Attention. Knight's unit is no longer capable of fighting. Withdrawing from the front line.
How dare you lay hand on Knight, Nemesis?
I appreciate the sentiment, young master, but perhaps now your eyes are open. Lady Nemesis will not stop until you are dead. Rookie, please watch your little.
Yeah.
Attention. Cumulative damage to the target has reached 75%.
Why do you resist me so? When I love you with all
What are
my
those
heart?
big glowy things, and how do I get some of them?
As I said, I'm here to save you.
Out. Attention. Damage to the target has reached 90%. The Black Lotus's functions are diminishing.
Must I look so
Is she
unsatisfied?
invulnerable? I can't tell right now.
Every last
Yeah, she's
one of you.
invulnerable. So I'm gonna.
Seems our plan has finally bore fruit.
I'm just gonna sit here and heal a little bit until this whatever cutscene shows up.
He will not help you, as you have used and cast aside so many others. Grief has done the same to you. The same mistake repeated again and again.
I believe this is called unmitigated audacity.
Is that Nobody will accept the slaying of your own flesh and blood as justice. If you wish to save me, you must die by my hand. Only then will I truly be saved.
You're wrong, Nemesis. It is not justice that we need between us, but courage. Courage to forsake the accursed traditions of House Valentine. The rookie, my fellow mercenaries, they taught me that.
Your courage is worth less than a rat's corpse adrift in sewage.
Wow.
I must do this alone.
That's almost as good as,
This world is rife with rage
Yo, I
and
will.
sorrow.
Have a good one,
Better
Echo.
to
Thanks for
let the
tuning in.
moon fall and end everything. I promise the view from your grave in the new world will be nothing short of beautiful.
But this world, it is already beautiful. Surely you've stood atop its windy hills to watch the sun set and smile.
I have no memory of ever doing that.
The mistakes of House Valentine are mine alone to bear. I am the one who drove you to this.
I know. So, what do you intend to do?
I am Savior Laurent Louis Valentine. By my love for you, do I hereby release you? I'm sorry, Nemesis. Perhaps there was another way. But
Thank you, Savior. I love you.
Okay. That corpse of a rat drowned in
Mission
sewage
complete.
line is almost
Mission
as good.
accomplishment recognized.
Do I have a? I must have a radar jammer already. Okay, well I'll take that because that has a part on it. Almost as good as the something shithog line from the original Nier.
Affirmative. I have requested security
From Kaine,
we're going
which
home, rookie.
is classic. Get out of here, you shithog! Pretty goofy.
Affirmative. Mapping return sequence.
So I must go on, dear sister. This is not farewell. Whatever hell awaits our family, we will meet again.
Okay. Well, I have some good news and bad news on that score, my dude. I'm pretty sure you just killed her dad. So... like, too late and stuff. Ah, well. I will keep murking these mechs. I will indeed. Okay. I'm gonna save again. Oh, got a message. Horizon. We believed we could control the Dominator. To that end, we used grief. But that was part of the Dominator's, no, Grief's plans. He knew everything. We are cowards who abandoned our attempts to advance the world using our own power. Perhaps we were always meant to walk this path. And now our world is... no, I will hold my tongue and bear defeat with dignity. Maybe you can stop grief. Maybe you can even destroy the Dominator. But then what? Who would wield your power afterward? That power is beyond measure. As dangerous as you are also our only hope. There is a path in this world that only you can walk. Where that path leads, you must not ask. You can only press forward. Onward, whatever. We pray your path is the same as ours. Okay, dudes. Misiones. Black Lotus numero 4. I guess we're gonna body Grief now, unless he's got some other cat's paws to throw our way. Yeah, he's got actually Char to throw our way. I forgot about that. Shoot. Well, hopefully he doesn't teleport everywhere like Grief does, because that just sucks. Well, we'll see.
We have the coordinates for the gravity test facility. Your objective is to confirm its existence and destroy it.
Empress used the coordinates for the previous 3 facilities to determine the most probable location of the 4th.
Number 4, huh? How many of these Black Lotus things are there anyway?
This is the last one.
Oh, good.
What makes you so sure?
Something that massive doesn't get built without a lot of time and even more resources.
I mean, they were able to build 4, so...
And when you're dealing with the sort of specialized equipment that gravity control requires, fudging the records isn't an option. From looking over the records of the Link project, I saw no indication that a 5th facility even exists.
There's only one merc left who cut ties with the Reclaimers to join Grief. He wouldn't let such a talented soldier go to waste.
Yeah, okay, so we're fighting Char.
The Major.
Indeed.
Wait a minute. I have my doubts about these coordinates. Aren't they just an educated guess?
I have absolute confidence in my calculations, but yes, you're right. Technically, this is a guess. The Black Lotuses were constructed with powerful stealth capabilities. We're incapable of locating them using long-range radar.
We sent out some observation drones, but the moment they left the safe zone, the Immortals gobbled them up. Guess even they can't say no to snacks.
The 4th Black Lotus has spent more time than the others conducting synchronicity experiments with the Dominator. It likely has all the data that has been collected up until now. We have to destroy it as soon as possible. However...
Knowing Grief, there's a good chance we'd be walking straight into a trap.
Well, those traps have gone just absolutely swimmingly for him up until now.
Precisely. If we launch an all-out assault on what turns out to... Especially if Grief picks that moment to drop the moon on our heads.
I don't think he'll be able to do that very quickly.
Then I'll make this simple. I'll go on ahead and scope it out.
Ah, Johnny G. Being a G. And probably getting killed. And, let's face it, not really being missed by anyone.
If the Black Lotus
He's kind of
there,
inconsequential.
begin the mission and order all Reclaimers to launch an all-out assault.
It's not that simple, Johnny. If the Black Lotus is there, so is the Major. You don't stand a chance against him.
This is very true, because his arsenal is equipped with a whopping 1 gun, and I think maybe a shoulder weapon. Johnny G, that is. The Major has, like, the full kit and caboodle.
So worst case scenario, I die.
Yep.
Listen to what you're saying.
I'm coming with you.
Okay, angsty emo Amuro. This is fine.
Lieutenant!
But let's get one thing straight. It doesn't matter if we find the Black Lotus, or get caught in Grief's trap. I'm not dying today.
Very well. Lieutenant Diablo, Private First Class Johnny G. I select you for this mission. Dispatch to the designated coordinates, and confirm the presence of the Black Lotus.
Roger that. You heard the man, Rookie. You are coming with us, aren't you?
That would be best.
Get your arsenal ready. Let's go, Johnny.
Way ahead of you, Lieutenant. I'm waiting on you, actually. Come on, get a move on.
How many times have you brought us back from the brink?
I don't know. No, really, I don't know. I have absolutely no idea.
That's your objective for this mission. The only one that matters. You will come home alive. That's an order.
Like, this game has had a really dubious grasp of, or given me a very dubious grasp of scale and proportionate relevance of given events, so... There are some narrative issues here, is what I'm saying.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battle.
Give me those skating noises from Vodum's going.
Radar will will not be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Attention. Black Lotus detected. Report this to headquarters to complete the mission.
Looks like Empress's hunch was right. Johnny, contact BG.
Launching communications buoy. The femto particles are pretty light, so hopefully this will get through.
Johnny, what's this?
I'm sending the data now. We got ourselves a big-ass flower to deal with. Begin the all-out assault.
Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized.
Well done. Get out of there and wait for our...
Yep.
That attack just destroyed the communications buoy. Where'd it come from?
Alert. Detecting 2 arsenals approaching from above. Regret and Gloom of Terrors.
Oh, an actual fight this time. Okay.
Terrors? The Major's not with them?
I'm here, Diablo. I thought we might get to fight face to face, but...
Get out here! Where the hell are you hiding?
Crimson Lord, continue your synchronicity tests. We'll dispose of this trash.
As you wish. If you can't beat them, Lieutenant, you will never beat me. Now, show me your power.
Just don't, you know, kill Lala, because then he'll hold it against you forever.
Lieutenant! Rookie!
Aight, let's do this.
Subject seems rather arrogant.
But he has the highest synchronicity rate with the Dominator of any test subject thus
Here
far.
we go.
Yes, yes.
That's a turret.
This is all for the Professor. Nothing has changed.
Wait there, Major! I'll pull you out!
Alright, alright, alright. Where are you? There you are. Oh, he has chaff, that's why. Got it. Got it. There we go. Oh, jeez, he's going down like he's made of tissue paper. What's going on?
Which means I'm the strongest in the world!
Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. Is he dead?
There's no way I'd let the rookie do all the heavy lifting
Apparently
now.
not.
The situation is unexpected, but we can't allow the
If his
Black
shots are
Lotus
hurting
to
me,
be
I'm
destroyed.
upset. I'm upset. His shots are hurting me. What is
An
going
arsenal
on?
has emerged from the Black Lotus. It is Crimson Lord's unit.
Get dead, dude.
Guess it's my turn.
Oh. Oh.
Go back, Crimson Lord. Your synchronicity tests are not finished.
This pressure.
That's why I'm going. It'll be too late after the moon falls. Besides, I've stored up enough power.
There you are!
So this is the Dominator's power. Not bad.
How dare you! Return at once!
Move. What the hell do you think you're doing? Didn't you hear me? You're in my way.
Regret. It's impossible for us to continue this battle.
You don't want this thing to be destroyed, do you? I'll cover for you two and defend it then. No need to thank me.
We need to deliver our calculations thus far to Grief. Fine. We'll withdraw.
So what they've been doing basically is a lot of Bitcoin hashing to find out like gravity equations, I guess. So these guys are being scumbags. These guys are the reason that graphics cards had such a massive price increase over the last couple of years for Bitcoin mining. We gotta kill these guys. They're the real villains, for sure.
Finally, it's just us. It's time I showed you just how much stronger I've become. Brace yourself.
Ditched your new friends already, huh?
Friends? I have.
Where are you? You're above me? He's above
No one
me.
really understands me.
Wow,
Not
he's
then,
speedy. Okay.
Not now. Not ever.
Let's
Why you killed Sergeant Drake?
You're still
Where
not
did
over
you-
that? It's very simple. She died because she was weak. No other reason.
You're wrong. The Sergeant was strong. She was stronger than you'll ever be. Man, this is tough.
His stamina isn't down yet. I am gonna run out of missiles sooner rather than later. just sit there for a sec, please. There we go.
Next.
Please start shooting. Thank you.
My system's recovered yet.
It's not ideal range, I know, but come on.
Slick moves. And you're not too shabby either, Private. I see you haven't forgotten my teachings.
Of course I haven't. I'm stronger because of you. So why did you betray us?
I missed.
This isn't betrayal.
I
I've never once
missed.
thought of you or the others as my comrades. I've trained my body, sharpened my mind, polished my skills, all in my life.
I should have kept him stuck in a corner.
Even life itself is just a way to prove one's strength. What do you
Damn
say?
it.
Against speeches?
There we go.
You're really holding your own against me.
You're not exactly retaliating much.
How have you gotten so strong so fast? What is the secret of your power?
I think it might be because I'm a new type.
You've lost your way, Major. Whatever this is, it's not real strength.
Oh.
Not real?
No. Just like how you never lost to anyone, I'm not gonna lose to this version of you. Because I finally understand what true strength is!
Love and compassion and understanding!
I see you've learned how to run your mouth. It's time we settled once and for all which of us is stronger. Get ready, Diablo.
Bring it on!
That's the spirit.
That was brief.
When I could feel my age, that's when I knew the clock was ticking. Couldn't stand it. A warrior is supposed to fight until they die. But a warrior too old to fight, all they can do is die.
That's not true.
More than anything, I was afraid of having no more battles to fight. The battlefield is the only home I've ever known. I had no choice.
How can you say that? We're free to choose how we live. That's why life has value.
You only think that because you're still young. Looks like I'm finally going to lose.
Damn it, Major! You can still fight!
No. I'm too far gone. The Dominator's influence is starting to take hold. I guess it did need to be kept under control.
It can't end like this! I still haven't beaten you!
No. You have. I've been seeking death since the day I got your sister killed. But I couldn't just throw away my pride as a warrior.
Your pride?
Enough. Words can only say so much.
Trying to keep up with you taught me that.
In the end, only one of us could survive.
I have to live.
And I must die here. But losing to you... it's not a bad way to go, actually.
Wait! Please don't go!
Off to be a new type ghost.
Prove to him the strength of your convictions. Show him how strong you've become.
Why am I stronger than you? Why did you make me so goddamn strong?
Okay.
Major, if it wasn't for this goddamn battle, you... and the sergeant, you'd still be...
You're right. That's why we must end this battle once and for all.
VG, you're late.
So I am. Even so, you all performed admirably.
Is this really the end?
Strange that Grief never showed up. This was his last stronghold, after all.
True. But we know for certain that he no longer has the means to trigger a moonfall. What's your next move, Grief?
I don't know. Sick Gundam homage there, though. Eeny, meeny, miny, that one. So yeah, that was painless. I don't think I get any of the other, yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't. Oh, not quite what I wanted to do, but, it's done now. I keep forgetting I can do that, mostly because I find it slightly more useful to use like the assault arms, the assault shift, wing shift, and guard shift, shield shift, whatever it's called. But the Mirage is great because the AI will target that and not you, and it shoots. I don't know if it actually.
All have been spun together,
what is this?
connected to the one true future.
Crunchy. Oh, okay. That's it. Fine. Sure thing, dude. Presumably that's probably the Dominator, which is some other kind of AI, I guess. Let's see what I gotta fight. Orange. Feeling orangey. Orange and chocolate? Hell yes. Oh. Gross. Whatever. 880 credits. Jesus Christ, that's expensive ice cream. Considering you can buy mecha armaments for like 10 times that. Or 100 times that. Sorry. Proportionate scale. Alright. What do we got? Destroy the Dominator. Ooh, that looks like a cool map. Neat. I'm all for it. Let's do it. Thrilling.
The objective of this mission is to destroy the entity known as the Dominator at the center of the Ovalink.
Key.
Then why all this fuss about something? Sounds like all we gotta do is beat the crap out of this Dominator thing.
Patience. 4. Replay the message.
Affirmative. Replaying now.
Well done, everyone. We have nearly reached the moment when all will be woven as one.
Grief. Why, you...
It goes on. Shut up and listen.
If you wish to know the world I have seen, to witness the unfolding of the appointed time, come to me. The journey to transcend the laws of life itself awaits. I hope to see you all very soon.
What the hell is this crap? How come he's not more ticked at us for destroying his Black Lotuses?
He did seem even keeled, which suggests his ambition remains unthwarted still.
We cannot let Grief's plans come to fruition. We must reach the Dominator at the center of the Oval Link. Our best shot of destroying it is by deploying all of our forces to attack it from multiple fronts. Payback time. Western 7 style.
Let's not tarry any longer. The time has come for the Five Hells to enforce justice.
The Steel Knights are coming too. If you thought we kicked ass before, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Panzer Crown will join too. I don't want to wake up to the future that thing's gonna bring.
Don't forget about innocence. There's no way we're letting things end here. Not after we finally found our reason to live.
Reclaimers, prepare for dispatch. It's time to end this.
I'm ready to roll now. The rest of you better not keep me waiting.
God save us as we embark on this journey to transcend the laws of life itself.
Thanks, but the devil's luck has kept me alive so far, and I'm not shifting gears now. See you all at the mission area.
Grief's gonna regret ever making enemies of immortal innocence. We'll be dispatching immediately.
My eyes are open now. I will crush his ambitions to powder. I'll see you all on the battlefield.
I am only an AI created to support you all. For what it's worth, I hope you make the right choice when the time comes.
And what is that exactly? That was mildly ominous. Anything coming from an AI is mildly ominous. I don't know. We have that inbuilt fear now of creating something we don't fully understand. Not wholly an unhealthy reflex.
Approach complete. You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield. Femtoparticle density is very high. Connecting radar system to the search probe in the mission area. Deploying short-range radar.
Guess I'll just go forward.
Radar is unaffected. Establishing a data link between all units through their respective squad leaders. Opening communications channel.
Green will come out. Well, I don't intend to let him keep us waiting. All squads, begin the all-out attack. Bullet works.
I'm gonna kill absolutely everything in here. I've decided this. All must go. Especially if there's any. Hey, stop.
Hanging in there, Zoa?
I'm good. Need a breather soon, though.
The quicker we crush these fools, the sooner we can celebrate.
Sounds good to me. You're buying, though.
Huh? Wanna shoot? Thanks. Oh, there's a Stry here. Where'd you go? There you are.
How should we do this? Kill them all. What else?
I got to kill them all. I got to kill them
Wicked.
all.
Let's go, girls.
Wicked.
Yes, Empress.
You did. Give me your shooty gun.
We are but two against a formidable army.
Does that concern you, young master?
Oh, he lived? Cool.
Their superior numbers are no match against our combined might.
You speak true, though I would expect nothing less from the patriarch of House Valentine. Would seem moderation is no longer required.
Yes.
You know, it occurs to me I could probably just rush through this and not care. But, I ain't gonna do it like that. Are you one of these stupid stealth fighter jet things? Yes, it is. It absolutely is. These things are obnoxious. Where is the missile shooting thing that is shooting missiles at me?
I've come to collect, but this time, the price is your lives.
Crude, but appropriate in this situation.
I'll fight with my crew!
Hello and goodbye. Now we're cooking. I'ma kill these suckers dead.
I hope you're right, Dyke. Let the game begin!
Ow! What was that? Holy spinoli, I gotta get out of here.
beef's coming from.
It's a little too late to be asking that, bro.
Jeez Louise.
Come on, let's take them all down.
I can't see
Let's finish off
anything.
these jerks and go home to Rigid.
Don't interrupt me when I'm trying to...
Alert.
That's bad.
Detecting 2 arsenals. And strong femto responses from each one. The femto responses are more powerful than those of standard arsenals.
You will go no further. If you wish to pass this point, you must defeat us. If you can, that is.
You are too late. All you can do is submit to the never-ending spiral. I will not allow anyone to interfere.
Where are they?
Diablo and Johnny G are heading toward the rookie's position. The 3 of them should rendezvous shortly.
You hear that? I want you 3 to form a new squad and break through, no matter what.
Squad composition reorganized. Re-establishing data link.
Yes, sir. You get all that, Johnny?
Loud and clear. Rookie, don't rush too far ahead of us. You gotta keep our damage as low as possible till we can bring the fight to Greed.
You would cross swords with me. Amusing. I will put you in your place.
Okay, I think they are on me already, which is decidedly suboptimal. I'll take another Grim Reaper 3, why not? I have to heal badly, so I'm gonna do that right now. Actually, hell with this. Get back in there. Pop that. Hit that. And now heal. This is gonna take a hot minute. But this will keep me defended briefly. Keep doing this till my femto on my mech runs out, and then we'll go back to the murdering. I'll get fully healed, hold on. There we go. Get that femto real quick, that'll get me, where are you? Presumably they're down there shooting at Johnny G. And Diablo. Yeah, there we go. I see the chaff. Yeah, shoot your lasers, dude. Okay, interrupt me. Fine.
Why can't I defeat them?
Calm yourself, Gloom. You're too far from the Dominator.
What? When did that happen?
Gotcha! Lieutenant!
Damn!
We've got them held up. Now's your chance, Rookie. Infiltrate the Dominator.
Get out of my way! I can't let them through!
Yeah, right. Go, Rookie. You've got this under control.
Give them hell, Rookie. We're counting on you.
Oh, okay. Fine. Jesus.
Attention.
Oh,
This
here we
appears to
go.
be the center.
Shoot.
And that is...
Oh boy, here we go. Ooh, that looks probably not OSHA compliant.
last you've come. Do you remember what I told you? The future is already decided. Nothing you do will change it. Fate's threads once spun cannot be unspun. Yes, the future will remain unchanged. And yet, there is one thing I do not know. We created you because your existence was necessary once all had been spun. You have done well, Daemon. I cannot thank you enough. Now, you have come here for the reason I have, in search of the answer to the question. Which of us will become the scion of the Dominator's will? Don't think this has anything to do with whether one of us is truly right. That would be a mistake. This is more complicated than that. Those people out there seem to believe this is some plan of my own creation, but they are wrong. This is the will of the Dominator. Humanity must free itself from bondage and advance to the next stage. No. Their advancement has already been decided.
See, he knows how to say the Dominator. He knows how. These other people are like, the Dominator, and he's like, no, it's the Dominator. That's just how it is, man.
In the end, it doesn't matter whether the final thread in fate's weave is you or me. Because you are me.
Gasp!
But if possible, if I could exercise just a modicum of self-indulgence, I'd like to remain as I am now in the future. The preparations are finished. There is still time before the fated moment arrives. I'm sure this small length of time was itself woven into our fates. I will have you join me in my self-indulgence. Let's decide who is most worthy of reaching the future.
So I'm going to guess that Grief is going to do the teleporting and zipping shenanigans that he has done previously, which I'm not super thrilled with as a concept, but yeah, there we go. He's doing it. God damn it. You are the most infuriating thing in the entire universe, oh my god. Get dead, dude. I'll feel fantastic when you're dead. Shoot. Got this. Yes.
Will I lose?
Wait.
Tell me.
Why is...
Attention.
Oh.
A portion of your firearms control system is disabled. Femto-core synchronicity is unstable.
Oh.
Generator output currently at 62% and plummeting.
Okay.
I see. How unfortunate that in the end, I could not witness the promised future unfold. But so be it.
Alert. Exceeding unit's action threshold. Detecting errors in the main system. Reboot is impossible.
Now, it begins. I am. We are.
You dead, is what you be.
All functions have ceased. Grief, your...
So, I guess all this time we've been talking to the Dominator. No, sorry. The Dominator! There we go.
Attention. Grief's arsenal is confirmed to be inactive. However, you are not yet victorious. Grief, you're not giving up? Arsenal Neuralink re-established. Signal detected. Detecting an influx of femtoparticles from Grief's body into his arsenal. Initiating arsenal boot sequence. Data link, normal. Generator pool, normal. Energy limiter released. Electromagnetic armor operating at 700% and rising. Weapon safety mechanism released. Detecting femto response from Grief's arsenal. Femtocore reactivating. Unknown energy. Correction. This is not energy. A massive data signal is eroding space.
I don't think that's how it works. Although then again, I've read enough, Oh, good job, dude. Your brain just stopped. Greg Egan. I've read enough Greg Egan to know that when the apocalypse comes, it will be because of math. Mathpocalypse.
Rewriting main system kernel.
Oh, there we go. Just like Valorant.
Processing.
Cool.
Vast quantities of data are backflowing from the neural link circuit. Searching for grief's vital signs. Wait, is this grief? Who are you?
What do you mean? I am grief. I'm supposed to be grief. What's happening?
The main system is being overridden by vast quantities of backflowing data. This is an abnormal situation.
Shouldn't the future already be decided? My head is shattering.
Main system override complete. This situation is abnormal, yet everything is operating as normal. Arsenal rebooting. Grief's unit is currently rebooting, but it is no longer recognizable as an arsenal. Analyzing. I can no longer distinguish Grief's neural patterns from his unit's control signals. I will ask again. Who are you? Analysis complete. Alert. That is the Dominator.
Ah. She tried. She tried to say, the Dominator. But, you know.
No. I am grief. For now, at least. It seems I want to win. Just accepting it wasn't enough. That's why I was given the right to choose. No. I was given the duty of choosing. Fine. I shall make the decision of my own will, if that is what is necessary to open the path to the future.
Have I mentioned that the soundtrack to this game is top-notch? It's top-notch. Well, I'm about to remove some choices from his repertoire.
Attention. The battle has not ended yet. Maintaining active state of combat readiness. Continue the mission.
As I am now, I could bring down the moon at any time. But before I do, I must root out the source of my sin. I will cast aside what little remains of my humanity, and bid us both farewell. Goodbye. Futile. As I am now, I know all there is to know of the world. Everything in the distant past is also the future. Words cannot explain it.
Right now, I'm thinking damage management. Oh, jeez, go away. Jeez, do not want to get hit by that. Oh, what is that? No. Ah, jeez, freaking funnels, get away.
Extremely dangerous.
Where are they? I just need to keep gunning this. Ah! Jeez. Oh no. I should really be dumping more damage into this thing. Ah, man. Trying to shoot its funnels as he shoots them. If I have to get out of this thing, I'm gonna be in deep trouble. Oh, that's bad. Oh, run away. Ah. There we go. I'm gonna keep shooting at it, and I've got a melee for backupsies. We're hurting it, so that's good, right? Oh wow, but it is hurting me. Okay, fine. Fine. You wanna play? Let's play, dude. Ah, jeez, don't go that way, don't go that way. Yeah. Oof. I don't know what that was, but it did not feel great. There is no health around here. Oh! I don't know what its health is looking like right now, but I'm gonna keep thwacking it. Just keep beating it. Ah! Oh no, don't want to hit that. You did, fool!
The Dominator's response is weakening.
Oh, jeez Louise.
I have not lost. This is just one process that leads to one potential future. All futures will eventually converge. Perhaps in the very depths of my soul I feared it. Maybe I wanted to believe I would not be the one to save humanity from its fated destruction. Or did I? I don't even know anymore. If the bonds you forged through battle can rewrite fate itself, perhaps humanity is not as foolish as I believed. Finally, I am freed. But before I disappear, I must tell you something. In the future I saw, the barrier encasing this world had come down, and I guided the next stage of human evolution to the stars and beyond. Still, I had doubts that I alone could decide humanity's future. That's why I created you. To share the responsibility placed upon me.
Okay.
Escaping the spiral of annihilation to proliferate across the cosmos. This is originally supposed to happen before a planetary system expires.
Oh no.
We only fell here due to unforeseen circumstances. Yes, that is the true reason intelligent life was sired on this planet. Thus, to fulfill the task assigned by my creator, I had to accelerate the process in its entirety.
Now choose. Will you help us achieve life's true purpose? Or will you search this land for a hope that can never be found?
So, if my understanding is correct, the purpose of life in existence is to do pan-galactic diaspora. Okay, basically doing the life thing. I have absolutely no clue what search for hope is supposed to mean. At all in this particular context. Search for a hope that. Well, okay, that makes no sense. So I guess fulfill life's purpose. Let's go to the stars, folks. Right? Right? Right. I don't know if that makes me the bad guy now or what, because I don't think it makes me the bad guy.
Cosmic Scion, a new world awaits.
And so, the battle for humanity's survival came to an end. In the center of Oval, the Reclaimers stood victorious. But two names were nowhere to be found on the list of survivors: Grief, and a mercenary known only as Rookie. Those who once fought by their side kept silent of their whereabouts. The Consortium nations announced to all humans and all Reclaimers the end of the Oval Link project. But the celebrations that followed
There's deer
were
and stuff.
short-lived. The containment barrier separating the world came down, unleashing femtoparticles and the immortals on the human race. The world was about to change. As evolution continues its inexorable march beneath the reddening sky, what remains of the human race will transform into a new species.
Seems like it was on its way,
But in
so...
due time, Earth will become a place they can no longer call home. In the crushing despair which accompanied that realization, a small glimmer of hope could be found. Now, through their collective effort, the human race is ready to initiate their plan to escape to the stars above. There, a new Earth waits, blue and pristine. The journey will be fraught with difficulty, but there is no doubt that they will succeed. And while it may not happen for several millennia, there is also no doubt that they will come home someday. To this red planet watched over by its shattered moon. Until then, I will wait so that I may witness the future you have chosen. Life's journey has only just begun.
Hell yeah, space. Daemon X Machina. So yeah, that's that, I guess. Cool. So, yeah, it was mildly uplifting. Humanity will proceed to not get its shit together. Shoji Kawamori, mad props, by the way, to getting Shoji Kawamori to do mechanical designs. Which is why everything looks so darn familiar to those of you wondering. Hey, why does everything look like white glint? Or, you know, stuff from Macross but burly. Well, that's why. He is a legend. That guy, Shoji Kawamori. He is, wow. If you liked Eureka 7, if you liked Macross, if you liked Aquarion, that's all him, man. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I guess I'll let the credits roll. Yeah, so that was pretty rad. Gameplay is definitely the highlight. The actual... and the mech building is a lot of fun too. Oh, here we go. Get to know who was whom. Who was Gloomy again? Shuichi Ikeda is Shar Aznable, and Diablo, the guy below him, is the guy who does Amuro Ray's voice actor in the Gundam series franchise. Well, the entries that involve those characters anyway. Main reason I went with English for this run through was so that I and anybody watching would actually have some idea what was going on, because I wasn't going to look in the lower left-hand corner of my screen to see their dialogues pop up and try and glean what little from the plot I could at that point, because I was usually going to be busy getting shot or shooting things. So, yeah, no. Pretty dope. Kind of hope for... a lot of it feels kind of like a weird proof of concept, particularly the really, really confusing plot. But pretty great. Like, I'd love a sequel. I'd love a sequel. Or they could do something like Armored Core did. I have to say did. Where they come out with like an expansion that kind of, an expanded version that builds on what was there in some way. Like, you know, Master of Arena or Formula Front or whatever. Actually, a Master of Arena analog for this would be pretty hype. Oh my gosh, I didn't know I wanted something so much until I said it. That's pretty great. Smash Room Co. Limited. Good for them. They did good work. Great soundtrack, seriously. Superb soundtrack. Isn't Satellite Incorporated the same company that does those, Oh no, who are Satellite? I might be confusing them with a different company. But I think they might, let me look that up. Here we go, Satellite Incorporated. Stylized Satellite is a Japanese animation studio which serves as a division of pachinko operator Sankyo Group. Aside from several standalone projects, the studio is known for producing the Aquarian and Symphogear franchises and later installments of the Macross franchise. I knew I recognized that friggin' name, but I did not know for sure what. They have done. Let's do the. Wow, that's a long list. Gosh, golly gee willikers. Heavy Metal Thunder. That's a familiar name too. Oh, they did Persona 2 and Devil Summoner Soul Hackers. Cool. At least the CGIs, the intro sequences and whatnot. Let's see. Gosh, let's take it from the top. They've done Earth Maiden Arjuna. They've done Gene Shaft. They've done Heat Guy J. Genesis of Aquarian. Noin. To Your Other Self. Glass Fleet, which I don't recognize. Koisuru Tenshi Angelique Kokoro no Mezameru Toki. Whatever that is. Galaxy Angel Rune. That other one, except Kageyaki no Ashita. Engage Planet Kistum, Kamichama Karin, going through. Macross Frontier is a big one. Oh, they did Basquash too. Cool. Basquash is that one mecha anime where it was giant robot basketball. It's kind of silly, but it's cool too. Oh, they worked on Fairy Tail as well. Didn't know that. The entire Symphogear series, apparently. Aquarian Evol. Bodacious Space Pirates. Log Horizon, that's another one. M3, the Dark Metal. Basically all these, most, I should say, not all, but most of the extremely noteworthy CG mecha anime, barring from the last decade, 2 decades really, barring actually I am not seeing Zegapane in here. Who did Zegapane, I wonder? I can't remember now. Barring Zegapane and what's it called? Knights of Sidonia. That is cool. That is very cool. Good for them. So yeah, good names in here. Hell of a game, Daemon X Machina. I was very pleased. Glad it came to PC. Hopefully more games on the Switch will come to PC. That'd be neat. So things I want from this game going forward is... oh yeah, and I want to give massive shout-outs to Xseed for the localization. Really, really good job they did. I would kind of like them to really get around to... on the Steam version, making it so it's not co-op isn't region locked. Multiplayer is right now region locked for no distinct reason other than it was set up that way by Steam, and it's kind of frustrating. So, like, if you're in Europe and you're trying to connect to, say, people who are playing in North America, no joy. You're out of luck. Hopefully that gets resolved. That has been high on the wish list, because anytime you go and try to do co-op, it looks pretty barren unless you're all getting together. I guess I could plug the Discord, which I've gotten lots of useful information from, as well as played with a couple cool guys on there. Though usually not on this. Not on, I haven't done it on stream, but I swear there's good folks out there. So, mad props to them. They've been really, really helpful. A lot of them have been playing since the Switch version, so they've been helpful to us folks. So yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Sick game. Welcome to your battlefield. Neat. And now I guess I get to go back and redo all the story if I so choose, or individual missions. Maybe see what the other ending to that mission is. I'm not going to do that today. I think we've done enough here for now. System save play data. I should have named my character Rookie. I really should have. And I should have taken great pains to make myself look like Grief. Maybe if I make another save file, I'll do that. I don't care about profile settings. Missions. Free missions. What do we got? Oh, destroying Aviator? I don't know what Aviator is. Let's find out.
Mission briefing. Briefing will now commence. This mission is a request from Orbital. A colossal immortal has invaded the neutral zone. The immortal must be destroyed. Complete any necessary preparations. Then stand by and await dispatch. Briefing over.
That's, if it's a colossal immortal, I definitely want to have my deadly drive equipped so I can shred it to pieces in short order. Alright. Brigadier General and Diablo. And then I have to beat it in 150 seconds. Well, we'll see just how hard that is, won't we? This is the encore, ladies and gents. This is the swan song. Next week I'm hoping to do a game called Rengoku on the PSP. Wow, it's fast.
Approach complete.
This could be interesting.
You have arrived at the mission area. Scanning battlefield.
Ow!
Density is high. Long-range radar will be affected. Initiating each arsenal's data link. Opening squad communications channel. Eliminate the colossal.
This is gonna be hard.
How about a friendly competition?
Oh, maybe not. It has no health. Oh, what?
You're out of luck now that you're up against bullet works.
Oh, this is gonna be just great. Damn. is kind of annoying. Actually. Am I getting teleported or what?
Cumulative damage to the target has reached 50%.
Yeah, back here.
Cumulative damage to the target has
Did it
reached
miss
90%.
or? You really gotta be this way, really. I can do that too, sort of. Ow! Shoot him! God damn. When you're too high, it's really frustrating. Ow. It's really frustrating. Get down here! Dare you. Where'd you go? Ow. I think there's like suicide bots or something, and that's what's killing me.
I will get even stronger.
Me? I'll just get even. Ow.
You've taken too many
Yeah,
hits.
there's suicide bots,
Be
that's
more
what it is.
mindful of your surroundings.
Jeez, could you please jump? Maybe it's not suicide bots. I'm not totally sure I know what's going on here. Oh, we killed it. We took forever to do it, though. That was embarrassing. Yeah, nighty-night.
Colossal Immortal eliminated.
Jerk.
Mission complete. Mission accomplishment recognized. Mapping return sequence.
Ah, I still got all 3 done. Nice. Alright. Easy. I guess. Only because it was incredibly fragile. Diablo can now be requested as an ally. Neat. Alright. That'll do it for me. God. Complete mission within 180 seconds. Dominator. Complete all missions. Neat. Very cool. Alright, folks. So this has been Daemon X Machina. As always, I do streams throughout the week. Mecha Mondays, Warframe Wednesdays, and Story Time Saturdays. I usually start them at about noon Eastern Standard Time, and they tend to go about 2 hours. Try not to take too much time. Mecha Mondays, I do something giant robot related or mecha adjacent. So giant robots, powered armor, that sort of thing. It's all up for grabs. Occasionally just cyberpunky stuff. Indeed. See, she knows what's up. And Warframe Wednesdays, I do Warframe stuff. Just Warframey things. And then on Storytime Saturdays, I read short stories or novels aloud. They're live and blind read most times, except for when I've already read the book before. I've done Peter Watts' Blind Sight. I've done Snow Crash by Neil Stephenson. I've done Axiomatic by Greg Egan. Right now I'm reading through Brigands of the Moon by Ray Cummings, as taken from the pages of Astounding Stories of Super Science of March to July, I think, of 1930. So, old and gold. So yeah, thanks for tuning in, folks, and gosh, have a great day. And just generally enjoy life, stay safe, and turn yourself into a dope-ass cyborg so you can murder giant robots and stuff, because it's cool. Alright, folks. Thanks again. Have a good one.